Another thing that I think lecturers and tutors at university should know about autistic students is that people think that if you've met one autistic student, you've met all of them, but the autistic spectrum is a wide range. People see it as like a line, which is like when you're on one end of the spectrum, you're much different from the other end of the spectrum, and that can put pressure on both ends, because it's like, but it's really a wide range. It's like there isn't just like one linear line. There's like a saying I've heard called if you've met one autistic student, you've met one autistic student. And it's like you shouldn't really judge one autistic student that you have by another. Even though there are similarities, every single autistic student is different, and they all need very different supports to be able to do as well as they can. So you shouldn't. I'd say you shouldn't underestimate autistic students, but at the same time, it's just like if you've had another one in the past, you shouldn't judge any others that you have by the same thing. You should give each separate one a chance.
There's so many different people, and I've met people with autism, and they're people you wouldn't expect. Not very stereotypical people, and they would all have they would all need different things. Yeah, I guess reasonable adjustments differ from person to person. Might be best to have a talk beforehand with the student, so they get to know what reasonable adjustments they would want. And maybe use prior experience so you have kind of an idea of what to give them.
Difficult to cover all the difficulties people with autism might have because there's so much variation, but I suppose people's individual needs will be in their SSAs anyway.